Tara here with Create Life Paper Words, and I have my week 17 of my family's 2017 album. And for this one, I decided to use pretty much everything from the Felicity Jane kit, and I believe this is the Willow kit that I'm using. I wanted this one to have black and white photos, and then I do have two colors, but the rest are all black and white. And the reason for that is that I wanted to really show the pinks and the blues that were in this gorgeous Felicity Jane kit. So these little puffy stickers that I'm putting on are in a really nice soft blush color. And we were starting to get snow at that last week in April, which is why I had taken a picture of it. And in the picture up really close, you can actually see the little snowflakes. So just trying to figure out where I am putting everything. And what's really funny is about halfway through this video, I realized that like 8 of the photos, no, not 8, but a lot of the photos that I have are actually from the next week, so week 18. So at this point, I have way too many photos. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with them all and trying to fill with these other cards, and I'm just feeling a little overwhelmed with this whole spread because when I was getting all my photos ready, I thought I had enough photos, and then all of a sudden I have way too many and I can't figure out what's going on. So it's really funny because pretty quickly I go, oh, that's why these are the wrong week, and I take them out, and then I'm almost at the point where I have too many filler cards that I have to do. So it was an interesting week when I was putting this week together, but I really loved all of the little accents that were in the Willow kit, and I was really excited to use them, and I'm really loving the colors of them. So I'm still sort of trying to figure out what I'm doing. I have on that photo I'm just working on, I did a little puffy heart and then a puffy banner that says today, and right below that it says shh reading, and that one I believe was a Kelly Stamps one that I put on the photo when I was getting it ready to go. Sorry, I should say it's a digital stamp from her one reading kit from last year, I believe. I will check to see if that one is still available, and if so, I will link it for you. Yeah, see, this is the point where I'm like, oh yeah, those are the wrong photos for the wrong week. And I know some people are like, it doesn't matter, in 2 years you're not even gonna remember what week it is, but I am a little bit anal that way, and I like to know what days are in what week and what photos go with that. I don't know why, but even now I'll go to like my 2014 album, my husband and I'll be like, oh, do you remember when we did that fun, whatever it was? And I'm like, yeah, and I'll go and I'll be like, oh yeah, it was this day. So I don't know why, but I really like to have my photos in the proper week. And if I can do it now, it'd be different if it was a couple of years later and I was trying to put these in. It'd be a little bit different, but because I am working in this week and I'm only a week or 2 behind, I don't think it's that big of a deal, I guess. So I really loved that one 12 by 12 sheet with all the different triangles on it, but I didn't know how on earth I was going to use it as a 12 by 12 layout. It just, to me, it just wasn't going to happen, I don't think. And so that's why I cut it up, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. I used the little strip at the very bottom that is meant to be cut up, and it says adventure is calling, and I actually included that into my layout. Now this side, this right side, that 3x4 photo in the middle, it's of my husband, and we were working on getting our passports ready so that we could get them renewed, and that really started to bring up us going on a trip and what we wanted to do for our 10th year anniversary this year and all that kind of stuff. So We were really excited to get our passports renewed so that going on a trip is a possibility. And I have, I'm going to put a stamp on that colored stripy paper right beside that photo of my husband. And it's a stamp from Felicity Jane that says the start of something amazing. And I really truly believe that this photo is going to be the start of an amazing trip for us. So we do have an idea of where we're going. We do have an idea of when we're going to go. I'll be happy to share that later on. But until, you know, it's a for sure and tickets are booked, I don't like to share those things until it's a for sure, I guess. I don't know why. It's just one of those things. I don't like to get too excited unless I know that it's absolutely going to happen. And just because of how my husband's schedule is with his business, you know, we likely won't even be able to book till August. So yeah, so anyways, this is going to be the start of something amazing, and I'm very excited and very much looking forward to going away for a little bit. I absolutely love to travel, and I also absolutely love to do travel albums. I think that's half the fun in traveling for me, is coming home and having a stack of photos to work on and just putting it all into something that I can relive that whole trip or those whole moments again. So anyways, back to what I'm doing, which is my layout for week 17. I'm just doing some journaling. We had a tough day, or tough night I should say. Emmy woke up and she had gotten sick in her bed, and then she got sick all over me, and it was just one of those awful parenting moments, you know what I mean, where you're like, oh, I wish this wasn't happening. It was like 4 a.m. I ended up having like a shower at 4 a.m. and sleeping on the couch, and it was just one of those days, I guess. But you know what, it's done now, and I look back on it and I think of what happened, like when my oldest would get sick all over me, and how I have changed as a person, because I would not have been able to deal with that at all. And having the third baby do it, it's just like, yeah, whatever, I'll go have a shower, whatever, not a big deal. So it's sort of fun to see how I've even changed as a person, as you know, I'm looking through these albums, even from a few years ago. It's so neat to see not just the kids but yourself as well, and those are definitely the reasons that I do this amazing project. That card, It's a Good Day, I love it. That was, again, it's a Felicity Jane card, and all I did for that is put 2 little tiny strips of washi on the bottom and 2 little staples. That's it. Like, and it's so perfect. It just is, that's all it needed. I love these cards. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Here are the stills. As always, you can find me at Create Life with Paper Words on Instagram. And if you haven't already subscribed to me here on YouTube, why? Don't you want to know when my next video is going to be? Yeah? Okay, subscribe. And we will see you guys later. Bye.